I'm Deidre and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to react to some more BTS content, only this time we're going to sidestep a little bit and we're going to go back to some solo project stuff. So today we are going to react to some RM solo music. So I have Do You and Joke, the MVs for both of these, and this will be the first time that I will hear any of these. So I'm excited because if you know anything about me, RM is my bias. Like RM and Suga, fight it out, duke it out. Like, I guess it's because to me, well, I love his voice. I love RM's voice. He is like the definition of a man to me because he is tall, he's muscular, he's smart as shit, cultured. And if you watched my video for On, you would have seen my little rant about how when they were over in the States, you know, for their LA concerts, RM stuck around and did like a culture tour of the United States. Like he went to Texas, then he came to DC, and then he went back up to New York before going home. And while he was in the DC metro area, he went to this like outdoor, indoor, like it was this art installation museum that literally blew my mind because I've lived in this area for freaking ever and I didn't even know this place existed until he went there. And I thought, how have I lived here my whole life and did not know about that place? Because that is the type of stuff that I enjoy doing. I go on vacation, I go anywhere, right? Even as a small child, like, little rant. So my mother's from Germany, you know, mother's German. We would go over there at least every couple of years, right, to visit family. I mean, my great-grandmother lived over there and aunts and uncles. And we also have family in Vienna, in Austria. So when we were over there, you know, we'd go and we'd do stuff. And like we would tour cathedrals and we would go to castles and we would go to museums. Like I've been and I've been on the Orient Express, like, right? We went to Italy. I went to Verona. I got to stand on Juliet's balcony when I was freaking 4. No, I wasn't 4. I was older than that. But like, yeah. Right? And then, you know, I've been to Wales. I've been to England. I've been to Scotland. And in all of these places, my favorite things to do are the culture type stuff. And go to museums, right? I live in so close to freaking DC, and anytime family comes to visit us, the first thing we do is take them to DC and do all of the Smithsonian stuff. So I've been to the natural museums of natural history and art and the Holocaust Museum and the Air and Space Museum and just like ad nauseum, right? But to find out that they had this like really cool like art installation, open air, indoor, outdoor museum space in Maryland, not that far away from where I live. Like it would probably be like a 2-hour drive, which around in this area is not a big deal, right? 2-hour drive is nothing. Anyway. So he's the definition of a man to me, right? That is everything I would look for in a partner if I were really looking for a partner. I'm not. In the meantime, you know, Yoongi, Mr. Suga, literally is my spirit animal. Not to mention he's a Pisces, and Pisces and Cancers, yeah. So that's why he's just adorably cute and like, yeah, he is the definition of a pissed off kitten. And yeah, anyway, so I've already done August D. Now we're gonna move into RM, and I'm really excited because I do, like I said, I love the timbre of his voice, and I do have a soft spot for rappers for whatever reason, right? So I've been holding off on this so that I could react to it. And I keep trying to find a place to fit it in because there's other stuff I still need to react to, BTS, that I haven't gotten around to because I really don't want to. I'm looking at you, my universe, which, yeah, I keep putting it off. So I decided to do this instead. All right, here we go. We're going to go with Do You music video. I'm so excited. I don't even know what to expect. Oh, okay. I don't have closed captions, so I don't know what he's saying, but he's going so freaking fast. And this is Ice Cream Hair, RM. So. 안개속 니들 다 죽거나 보나 말은 잘 믿어 그러니까 그게 소리들이 베스트셀러 걔네들이 너에 대해 무엇을 알지 너의 꿈 너의 취미 이해를 하니 눈치만 덜 봐도 바뀌는 건 참 많지 주인으로 태어나면 노예가 되려 하니 아프니까 청춘 있다 그딴 비용만 정리가 제일 문제야 삶에서 장르는 것 마치 음악처럼 거기 얼매는 순간 바보 되니까 Fuck that You're the only one never 완벽하진 않아도 한정판 레고 잡힌 누군가를 탐내게 됐어 그니까 넌 그냥 너를 해줘 Do you 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 do. There's so much going on. There's so much happening right now. Obviously, there's only a few words that are in English that I can understand. I'm not pop, I'm not rock, I'm not funk, I'm not R&B or hip-hop 아직도 뭔지도 모르는 애고 전부 다 파락윗 봐 치마의 스키니진 힙합이 아니야 그럼 A7 힙합이 아니야 네게 A7 카네보다 더 힙합의 꼰대 선비 새끼들은 저기로 가라 내가 말하기로 패션은 그 패션 한동안 없으면 똑같아 패션 홍대 가면 괜히 바지 내리는 것도 대신 네가 입고 싶은 대로 입어 that's right that's it 유행 따라가도 good 손안 안 달라도 good 강의조치도 훌 원래 모두 처음부터 맞고 틀린 건 없어서 각자 감정 다른 boy haters gon' hate and players gon' play motherfuckers keep motherfucking all day follow my shit my friend and I'll pay 내가 더 Okay. Okay. I don't know what to say. The fucking eyeball. Where did that come from? And then I guess because is very rare in a BTS video to see a girl, right? I mean, if you look back at their music videos, there's very few music videos that actually have a girl in them. So to have a girl in a music video was surprising anyway. But to have a girl, like, in this state of undress in a video for them is, my mind's a little bit blown. Okay, but I can understand, I can get it, especially with the whole, what looks to be talking about plastic surgery and taking pills. Obviously, I'm assuming that "do you" is his kind of his thing, saying you don't need to take pills to alter yourself. You don't need to alter yourself through plastic surgery. You just need to be you, right? But then, you know, yes, BTS does cuss in some of their stuff, right? But not most of their title tracks, which is what I've been reacting to. So, and of course, I expected it from Suga. And I should have expected it from RM. But dude, this whole... And I am not a prude by any means. Believe me, I cuss like a sailor most of the time. I try not to, because I end up doing it at work when I'm not supposed to. Or in front of my parents, who taught me how to do this, but have since become more restricted in their vocabulary. And kind of get offended when I do. Anymore. As they've aged. You know, we used to have contests on how to flip each other off, right? For Father's Day, I got my stepdad a book called A Field Guide to the North American Bird, and it was all the different ways that you could flip somebody off, right? One of our favorite sayings was, it was either 1 o'clock or 11 o'clock. His license plate said it's 11 o'clock, which meant he was giving the double bird to anybody he was driving by, right? Now, if I say the word shit, he's like, gotta love your parents. Anyway, so this is just, it's surprising me the amount of cussing in this. I just feel like he was like, yes, I don't have to be censored anymore. I'm just going to say, fuck you constantly in this. And motherfucker. It's at the end. Okay, I hate his hair. Like, I said I hate his hair. I hate his hair like that, like styled in the back. Like, that was just weird. This was completely different than what I was thinking. And I think besides the cussing in the video, whatever, I liked it because it wasn't obviously, like, they showed you how they got the actual rhythm, right? From the, what are those called? What can I think of? Mono something, right? Anyway, I can't even think of what the name of that thing is, right? And then you have the spray can sounds, and so they show you how they got the, like, the rhythm, and then his cadence is kind of goes, it was very different. There was no instrumental, there was no, like, real percussion other than it was right there. Oh my God. Anyway, I liked it. I think I like Joke better. I'm hoping I like Joke better, but I do like that. That will go on a playlist, obviously. All of the songs I react to go on my playlist. Whether or not it goes on to my main playlist or not, that's a little different. Like, I have one that literally is on repeat. It's called On Repeat. And I just listen to it constantly. I think it's up to like 50 songs right now. But it's just a mixture of a whole bunch of songs that I'm constantly listening to all the time. And sometimes I'll add it to that one. Sometimes I won't. Anyway. So this will definitely go on one of my playlists. Maybe not my on repeat. All right, let's go on to Joke. Maybe this one. Italian. Ah, okay. I don't have closed caption for this one. All right, before we get further into this. All right, video. I've seen bits and pieces of this video before. Didn't realize it was from this video. Creepy video. Yeah. But I love the cadence of his voice. Like, him and Suga, both, well, and J-Hope, they all have like their own specific way of rapping, which I enjoy. Like, there's very few rappers that I actually enjoy listening to. Love Eminem. Just, you know, I don't even know the best way to describe why I like Eminem and these guys. I think it has to do with, like I said, the cadence of the way that they rap. I have a couple other rappers that I like, though at the moment they're not coming to the forefront of my brain. Yeah. Anyway, I'm enjoying this one. I do like this one better than Do You? I think. I don't know. Because now I'm thinking back into You, and I'm kind of liking it a little bit better right now. Because it always takes me a minute. You know, it's I either really like a song right off the bat, or it takes me a minute for it to sink in before I like it. He's ridiculous. You know what I think what fascinates me about rappers is that they can speak so eloquently, so fast. Like, those are the ones that I like. The ones, not mumble rappers or anything, but the ones that can speak really fast are completely understandable and have intelligent lyrics. Okay. Obviously, I have no idea what he's saying. But it just fascinates me because I can barely speak my own language of English correctly most of the time because my tongue doesn't want to do what it needs to do. Right? So it fascinates me that, especially like other people, other cultures, like I said earlier, my mother's German. I tried to learn German in school because I thought, hey, I have family. I need to be able to talk to them, right? Instead of going over there with my mother and going, hey, what they say? And then, hey, tell them this, right? Because I felt horrible having my mom in the middle. You know, there were times where she'd get herself confused and speak to me in German and speak to them in English or vice versa, or, you know. And after a while over there, you know, I could kind of understand what they were saying to me, but I still had no idea how to say anything back. So when I could take German in school, that's what I took. Obviously, German is one of the harder languages to learn, Germanic languages, right? And I don't know how many times I would be like trying to ask my mom for help with my homework or whatever, and I'd say something and she's like, no, that's not how you say it. You need to say it this way. And I'm like, isn't that exactly what I just said? And she's like, no, you need to say it this way. And I'm like, so I'd repeat, and she's like, I'm like, I could have sworn that's exactly what I just said. And then, you know, and because I've become obsessed with my K-dramas and stuff, and you know, I want to know what they're saying or be able to sing along with the songs. I have tried to learn a little bit of, well, one, Hangul, so that I know, you know, I can read a little bit better. At least I can read it phonetically if need be. I might not be able to say it correctly, but I could at least read what something is, right? And then some words, but even then, like, I feel like I'm still not getting it. I can't say it correctly. And I know that Korean's like the most difficult to learn. So I don't expect ever to really fully learn it. I just want to be able to like say, hey, hi, my name is, and get on with it, right? But All right. I feel like there's not a lot, both of these, like they both have a beat going to them, right? And they have some sort of like some kind of percussion that happens and some kind of extra texture that's been added in, but it's very minimal. He's using his voice and the cadence and how and the ups and downs, the fasting, being fast, slowing it down, making the little noises, whatever, to actually do the work for him. And that's kind of interesting. Both of these songs are like that. Are all of his songs like this? Right? Because, like, if you compare them to August D's, right? You had August D, which had the brass, the horns, and everything in the background, and then Deshita, obviously it's got all the Korean, the flute and all the Korean traditional music in the background. So this is very minimalistic compared to Suga, right? So to compare and contrast, like, and from what I understand, J-Hope, all of his, I don't know about the sound of his music, but apparently his music is more uplifting and hopeful, just like him. Anyway, finish this up. Yeah, see? Minimalistic. All right. Yeah, it's so much different than what I was expecting and what I normally experience when it comes to rap music. So I'm still trying to wrap my head around it, but I liked it. I liked it. And both of those will go on a playlist. Like I said, it might not be on my repeat playlists. But yeah, I'm looking forward to reacting to some more of RM stuff because I do know that there's a lot more out there. And so if any of you have been watching my Hypen reactions, you know that I've kind of gone a different way with them. And I've started off kind of doing their full albums. So you'll know that I kind of started with the previews and like the debut trailer and then the previews, and then I reacted to their MVs, and then I reacted to the rest of the album, whether it was a video or the lyric videos or whatever. And I'm doing that with their second mini album, and that's how I'm going to proceed with Hypen. With Astro, I'm going to do, you know, whatever comes out now, recent, I'm going to do theirs, but then I'm going to kind of go back and do all of their MVs and in order, I think, at least as much order as I can possibly do. And then like in Hypen, I'll go back and do each of their albums, like do all the stuff, like maybe lyric videos or whatever for, or album listens for the tracks that I didn't already cover with their MVs. And I'm planning on kind of doing the same thing with BTS when I'm done doing all their music videos or their official music videos. So definitely gonna react to some more stuff from RM. But like I said, I still have J-Hope to do. And then, though the other members really don't have a ton of solo, like they don't have their own solo albums. They do have solo singles and stuff, especially like Jin obviously came out with Super Tuna for his birthday this year. And then apparently he's got a couple other ones that he's done, especially the OSTs, right? So I am watching Our Beloved Summer. If you're not watching it, you should be watching it. And so I already know V's Christmas tree song, but I do plan on reacting to that. And maybe I'll do maybe Winter Bear or something along the lines with that one as well. So, yeah. But yeah, Christmas Tree is already on my on repeat playlist because it's just a gorgeous song. Anyway, so yeah, I'm looking forward to experiencing more of their solo stuff. But obviously that's just going to be sprinkled in here and there with all their other stuff. So at least the plan for now, the next video will be my universe. I don't know if I'll do that today or not. It's not that I haven't heard the song. Obviously, I've heard the song and didn't realize it until like I saw a clip of it and I was on something and I was like, oh, I've heard that song. I guess it's just the whole Coldplay thing, I guess, is that I am Coldplayed out. And no matter how much I love BTS, the thought of listening to another Coldplay song, because I feel like they all sound so much the same, just kind of, it does not make me enthusiastic for it, right? Get it over and done with and move on. I just, like, yeah, I feel like that's going to be on the bottom rung of ones that I like. Anyway, enough about that. We'll see. We'll get there when we get there. Anyway, I hope you have at least enjoyed my reactions to these two videos. I love myself some Rap Monster. RM, again, if you ever see this and you're back in the DMV area, hit me up. I would love to just tag along and go wherever the hell you go, because apparently you have a much cooler life than I do. Or at least people or friends that tell you where to go. Maybe I should just ask him if he can give me a list of all the like museums that he wants to or has visited when he's in the US, so that I can just make a bucket list to go to. Anyway, I'll see you next time.